Hello and welcome to GM-BIST construction. Today we are going to learn how to use our Revit to carry out our architectural design. So work begins now. First of all, you go to your architectural template. There are so many templates here: construction templates, structural templates, mechanical templates. So the templates we are going to be using for our class today is architectural template. So you click on it, double click on it. Give it some time to load. See it's loading. Okay, now our environment here is set for us to begin our design. So we are going to set our levels. So on the toolbar here we have the architectural, structural system, so many things. So we are going to be using them one after the other. So for now we just choose one of our elevations here. We have the east, the north, the south, the west. There are so many ways of using this software. So I'm going to use this pattern today for this particular video. Then in our subsequent videos we'll be also employing different techniques in carrying out our design using Revit architecture. So let me choose not. So I'm going to start setting my levels now. So I will name this level as my, let me see, foundation level. Whatever name you want, you can name it. You can say level 1, level 2. Okay, yes. So I will now come to this level, this place, that I will right click. I'll say create similar. So I will take it off 450. You can type 450. Like from my ground level 450. Then I'll click there, escape, change this one to, let me say, entry or floor. Anyhow you want to put it, just for you to understand. Then you can tap enter. I will click enter on your keyboard. Okay. So for this level, let me edit this one. I'll just come to the top there, click. So this one should be 3 meters. The height of my building. Let me change this level to, let me say, parapet. Yes. Then I come to, yeah, create similar again. Let me say 300 for my roof. The height of my parapet is going to be 300 mm. Enter. Take it to this side, take it to your right, click. I will change this level to the roof. So I'm done. I'm done with setting up my level. I will now go to architecture. So I will come to my floor plans here. I'll click on foundation level. Double click here. So this is my foundation level. These are my north, south, east, and west elevation. So all my drawing is going to be within here, this environment here. So this one I adjust the camera to capture the views. So you don't need to draw outside here. And just draw within this given space. So like I told you earlier from the beginning of the class, I said we are going to employ a different method in carrying out our design, but as for today, we'll be using this pattern. So just follow me up. So I'll come to architecture now. Now you see I have walls here. I can just click down here. You see we have architectural wall, we have structural, we have wall by face. So I'm using architectural walls. So I'm going to edit my wall. You can see the dimension here. The size of my block is 200 mm. I don't want to use that type of block. So I will just edit, click edit type, left click on your mouse. I can duplicate it. I can give it a name. Let me see. Block wall. I click OK. Then I click edit here. Under edit, the thickness of my block here, I want it to be 150. Just type 150. then click OK. Okay. Now you can actually set your levels here. We have our building starting on the foundation level to where this is a base constraint and this is a top constraint. You can either change it here. You can click here and set to parapet. That's where your block work is going to stop. Or you can actually come here, still do the same thing. So we are done with that. So we are just going to draw. We're going to make a small sketch here. The video is actually for beginners, so we are just going to make a small sketch here so that you can follow up. Let's say an apartment for rent. So I want to start here. I'll click here. I'll type 3,600. That's 3.6. I'll take it down and specify up whichever direction you want to go. 3,600. 3,600. Then I jump here. I can continue. You see that you type the whole distance down, then you begin to section it, you begin to partition it, or you design room by room like that. It all depends on what you want to do. Okay, I type 3,600. Take it down again. So this one I can actually be tracking here. So 3. So since it's our first class, we are going to just make a small sketch. Then let me have my veranda here. Let's say 1.2. Then I take it here. I will track it from there. Okay, so let me partition it again to this place. So I have, this is what I have now. So like I say, there are so many ways of carrying out our design. So we can actually come to one of the elevations down here and view. You can see my design actually started from the foundation to my parapet. So let's go back to our floor plan. Go back to foundation. So we are done with that. So the next thing I want to actually create here is our openings. Let's try to create something like an arc or different types of arc. So I can actually click on this wall. If I click on this wall, if I click on this this wall now, you can see the options here. I can either say I want to actually create my opening here. So let me just say split element. I'll come here. Just click here. Here. Here, this way I want to create my opening. So I will now escape. I'll escape. Come here, left click on the wall. Then go to edit profile. Open view. So this is a view I want to edit. So I'll pick my line here. Come to this place. Let's make a sketch. So I will take it from up to bottom down. Let me see, or let me type 900. So I'll take it this way. Let me now start offsetting, typing my distance. On my step is, let me say 150. 150 up. Take it up now, 150. There are different types of arc openings you can actually create. It all depends on your design. So this is what I actually want it to look like. So I can take it, we just keep it somewhere here. Then I come down here and I track. Type 150 again. Take it up. Say tracking. Take it here. 150 up. 150. Then I track now. So I will also split this place so that I can finalize my opening. I'll split it here. So the next thing I do is to trim. Trim it this way. Trim it this way. Trim it here. Trim it here. And okay it. So now I'll go back to my foundation. I'm through with this area here. I can actually click on this line and extend it to here, this wall. So I'll still split it, split. I don't want an opening this side. If I want, I can still do it the same way. So the next thing I do is that click on this wall, edit profile, open view. So this is my view now. So I'll take it from the ground level here. And so I'll come again, I'll type 900. That's where I just want my arc to start. Just can be less than that or more, but you make sure it doesn't cover the window. 150 this way, 150 up, 150. Now take it, you can just keep it somewhere here. Then I track it now. See it? So of the same line, I will type 150. I will take it up 150. This way 150. Okay, join it now. I'll split again. You see my split element. Then I'll trim. Okay, trim. Now okay. Yes, I'm done with that. Back to here. And I'll click here. Click it. Then go to edit profile. Okay. Pick my line again. This place. Track 900. 900. Type 150. 150. 150. Up 150. Enter. Take it to here. Track here again. 150. 150. 150. And join. So I'll now split it. Then trim. Okay. Trim it this way. So I'm done with creating of my arcs. I can actually go to south here. This is what we have. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to insert my doors and windows. I'll insert my doors and windows. So in inserting of doors and windows, I'm not going to go to the foundation. I'll go to my entry level. Once you can fit your doors, you can fix your doors in the foundation. You actually fix them starting from your, let me say, your floor level. So and my floor level here is actually the entry level. So let me actually show you. And this is my entry level. I'll also click here. So this is what I have now. I want to have windows here, window in front and at the back. So, but I'll be using. I will not be using the default windows I have here. I want to show you something new. I'll use my store front. I'll just click it. So let it start at 1.2. So my door is 1.2. I can type 1.2. It's not other than 200. So this is what I have. Now I can edit this one. I will edit it. So you can actually see starting from ground level to this place. So I will just click up here and using my keyboard arrow keys, I can just shift it down. And you see a right up, popping up here. Constraints are not satisfied. So I will now say remove constraints. So I can actually move it to anywhere I want. So the height up here is going to be 900. Just type yes. I'll still use arrow key, the one top, to move it up. Then I'll remove my constraints. So I can actually type the height of my window is 1200. So this is what we have. Okay, now yes, I want to make some some designs. So I'm going to use my cutting grid. So I'll split it, divide it to half. So you can see we have a beautiful window here. So you can actually use your storefront to create different types of windows at different heights without using your default windows here. You can actually go to revitcity.com, create an account with them, then you'll be downloading some of the libraries. So I'll still go back to my entry. I can actually copy this one. Yes, let me copy. I'll copy it from an angle here. So that when I come here, say copy it from here. You can see that in no distance time we have actually fixed our windows here. I can now copy this one, or I can say select all instance in the entire project. So now I'll just copy it to the front. But you know, at the front we don't actually need the windows at the center because we need our doors. So let me just escape. But that's if you want to actually copy something like that, you can just say you click on one of it, then click on go to from your pull down menu, you go to your select all instance, then you copy it to any place you want. It makes it faster for you so that you don't waste much time designing. So I can actually copy just one here. Let me copy it. I will take it to here. Okay, I can adjust it using my arrow key. Yeah, I can still take it to this side, or I can as well edit this dimension. Let me see. I just want it at the spacing of 450. 450 is not okay for me. I can still, let me say 230. Yeah. Or if I want it to flush to the wall, I can just use my arrow key here. Yes, you can see it now. So that I have this place here for door. It's just a design, so you can actually copy this one to this place. Copy it again from here to here. So you can see that in a short possible time, you can actually create so many things in your design and make it look nice and all of that. So we're going to create our doors now. I go to my door here, click on door. So we have some default doors here. So I will edit it. You have to duplicate it, give it a unique name, just like assigning layouts to maybe your lines and other things, your drawings in AutoCAD. So here what you do is to duplicate, give it a specific name of your choice, any name you want. I just say D1. Yes, you can actually load and get some doors. So this for this one is empty. I'll have more libraries. So in our next video, we'll be learning how to save our libraries in our system and also use them. So let us get to use our default libraries. So I will now edit the height of my, this is the thickness, I'm not interested in the thickness. The height of my door should be 2100. The width 950 or 900. Say 900. So I'm done. Okay. So I come here. I will actually click, then I will change the swing or the opening. That's why I want to insert it now. I just click here. I can change it this way. If I don't want it that way, it's actually opening this way. So you can actually change the swing. If you want it this way, you can just play around your drawings. So I move to using my arrow keys on the keyboard. Just shift it, change the wing, swing, move it. Change the swing. So I'm done with fixing of my windows, doors, and creating of my arcs now. The next thing I'm going to do, I want to create my floor here. I want to give it a floor finish. We're not going to learn how to create our paints, apply paints on our drawings today. That will be in our next video. But as for today, we just learn how to make a simple drawing, a simple sketch or design in our Revit and all of that. So I will now, okay, I'm done with this now. I will now go to architecture. Then I have my floor here. I just need architectural floor. Yes, under my architectural floor, you can see it. Example of the floor here, you can see the thickness 400 mm. So I will edit it. I can also duplicate it. Just like assigning layers to my floor. In AutoCAD, we call it assigning of layers. So I'll assign layers to different things we want to actually do. So I now type F1 floor. Okay, floor 1. Okay. And now I will edit. I just need a thickness of 150. How about my category? I can also change my category or select the type of material I want for my floor. Yes, you can see the project browser here. You can see so many options here. I just want this concrete tiles. Okay. So I'll just pick my line or my rectangle here. I'll pick it now, click at this edge. I'll take it here. I want my floor to stop here. So after doing that, I click and mark it. So you can actually see my floor, and the tiles actually picked from the categories from the browser. So this is what I have now. Let me check it in one of the elevations here. So these are our windows. So I can actually shade it. This is a default shade because I haven't applied my colors. Okay, the next thing I want to do now, I want to create my window hooks. There are so many ways of doing that, but we're going to just learn something brief here. So I'm creating of my window hooks. I will go to components under architecture. Under architecture here, come to components. I come to model in place. Now place a component. Placing of components can be actually just you picking something to come and fix, like your chairs, so many other things. So what I want to do is now to just model something. You can actually choose one of them here. Let me choose casement. Left click, you double click, and I'll say casement 1 is still okay by me. Then I will go to extrusion, solid extrusion. Click on extrusion. Then I'll say pick a plane. I come here. Now you can see it's being highlighted at the 4 corners here. Let me remove the shaded area so that you can. Let me remove it. Hide line. So that you can see it. Then I click now. So we have. Let me choose a category here. Let me choose cherry. So the depth should just be 100 100. So I'll pick my rectangle here at the edge here. Just align it. There are so many designs you can actually do. Just want to be brief here. Now, next class we're going to create so many complex models. So how we offset now? It's offset. So I want it. The offset should be at 100. So click it outside. Click it outside. Click outside. 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 Then I okay. Finish model. So this is what we have. With that, I can actually create so many of it, so many designs on my wall. I can model anything. So I go to South now. My windows are actually here. I can still do the same thing. I'll highlight the plane and still do the same thing. I can create on my wall, even at my columns here. I can do anything I want to do. So, but we don't want to go to that. You have already seen how I've created that, so you can actually follow up and do. So the next thing I want to create is my parapet. So I will now go to the floor plans. Now go to parapet. This is what I have. So I will now come to architecture again. I'll come to create model. Create components. Let me choose ceiling. You can just choose anything there. But this time around it's going to be solid sweep. I'll create on sweep. And I'm going to sketch parts. I don't want to pick elements. If you click on pick element, you can actually click on the walls, but I want to sketch a part. A path that I will be using for my parapet. So I'll pick my rectangle, come to that place, to the edge of this wall. You can also change the category. Like I said, we're not interested in changing of applying of paints or colors. You can change. I duplicate it so that it doesn't touch. You can edit it, but I don't want to edit it. Yeah. So I will now mark it, mark model now. I will now edit my profile. You can see it now. So my parapet is going to start here and stop at the roof here. So that when the roof comes, it rests on the parapet. So there are actually different design of parapets. Let me just make a sketch. Let me just be setting 100. It all depends on what you want. 100 again. 100. Depending on what you want. 100. You step in it. 100. 100. Then I come to here and finish. I can now pick my arc, start, end radius arc. I can actually pick it from here to here. Let me just make it small. So this one was just a guide. I can remove this one now. Don't mind my design. Just trying to make something. So we'll have our parapet now. You can see it now. Just a simple design. You can actually make your own more beautiful, any type of design you want. So I want to fix my roof now. I go to under my floor plans. I go to roof now. Okay, it's not actually showing, so let me bring it to the view. So we have our parapet now. This is our parapet. Now I want to create my roof now. I go to roof here. The checkbox here, I'll say roof by footprint. There are different types of roof here. I want to use all of them now, and we'll be designing different types of roofs. We'll be working on roofs in our next video. So I'll go to roof by footprint. So my roof is going to have a slope. I'll use my rectangle again. But before that, let's edit our roof material. You can actually duplicate. You give it a name. Let me edit the thickness. Just need a roof thickness of 150 or even 50. Then you can also change the material. We are not interested in that today. Apply. Okay. Rectangle. Yes. Let me edit my slope. I want to edit my slope. Okay, I will come here. Yes, my slope now. Slope is 30. You can take it to anyone you want to, but it shouldn't be too tall. Let me say 45. Just for the class. Apply. You finish. So we now have our roof now. So now I want to see my roof with my view. Now I come to north. Yeah, you can see it's resting exactly at your roof level. Yes, so this is what we have. With this, you guys export to AutoCAD, work on it and print, or you can still work on it here and print. So this is how to create a simple floor plan in Revit. Actually apply your colors here. You can do different things here, but as for this video we are going to stop here. Oh, okay, let's learn how to create our steps here. I will do that briefly now. So I come to foundation level. I go to components here again. I don't want to save it for now. I go modern, please. Let me choose anyone. Choose topography. You left click, double click, let me say steps. Okay. In my steps, I'm going to use my sweep. Now sketch part. I want a single step to run from here to here. Okay. So I'll finish. Edit profile. Open view. So my view is now open. Start my design. From the wall to an extension, let me make it 600. The length of my, let me just make 600. We already know that up is 450. So I can just step it, let me see, to, let me see, 150. I'll take it here, 200. And I'll do, oh, okay. I want to show you one simple design. Pick my line here again. Let's have an extension of 50. 50. Then I take it to 250. So we'll have 200 again. Oh, what you saying? I'll do 150. 50. 50 again. So this one, let us stop here. Okay, now finished. Yes, so we have our steps here with this little curve here. It makes sense, sweet. So we'll come to the sort. You can see our steps here. So there's a single step here that you can actually climb here, and we are done. Let's just shade. Because we fail to change our colors here, our material here. So this is what we actually have here. Very simple. With this, you have actually learned so many things. So in our next video, we are going to learn how to design something complex, flat roof, to design different types of roof, and how to export our drawings to AutoCAD, carry out some editing, page setting, and so many other things. So Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to our channels for more videos. Thank you.